All right, we're here with William Tackett at Fight Factory. William, so we talking about the men's under 185 bracket. Give me your thoughts on this bracket.
Well, there's a lot of great potential matchups in this bracket. I mean, it's pretty stacked. I know there was a few dropouts, but I mean, you filled the card nicely. It's a sick bracket. Yeah, I'm excited to see this. It's gonna be dope.
Who do you see, what two athletes do you see being in the finals?
It's honestly tough to say because of the rule set, right? You see guys like PJ Barch that has a lot of experience and a ton of different rule sets, but slightly undersized, right? Like he's not necessarily a 185-pound guy. Normally you see him in like 170-pound or even 155-pound brackets. So I would say like experience-wise, he's one of the best guys in the bracket, but then you always got to figure out, okay, size-wise, is it going to make a big difference? Because you got someone like Ryan Aiken who probably walks around close to 200 or more than that, and he's going to be cutting to 185, so he's going to be super jacked for that bracket. And on top of it, he's a combat jiu-jitsu world champ, so he's very experienced in that rule set. And then you got people like Oliver Taza, who again, a little bit undersized maybe for 185, but has maybe the most experience out of everybody in like ADCC rules, EBI rules, combat jiu-jitsu, I think he's even done. So he's got like a ton of experience. It's a really wild bracket, honestly. It's hard to pick two guys in the finals. I think we could see Ryan Aiken in the finals though, with the rule set. He's really good at the EBI rounds. He had a great run at the trials. He's been killing it lately. He won the Chicago ADCC Open, beating Jacob Couch, who won the trials. So I think he's probably one of the #1 seeds. And then for like #2, I think we got like a toss-up. I think it's like a toss-up between Hunter, PJ Barch, and Taza. It just depends on how that plays out.
Who do you see the dark horse of this bracket being?
Well, it's tough to say because you got a lot of guys that are coming in that are up-and-comers, like Davis Asari, you got Chris Wojcik, you got JB. But a guy that not a lot of people know about who had a really good breakout at trials is this guy Cade. Cade he submitted John Blank at the ADCC trials, and he's been killing it. So honestly, I think he's a dude that not many people know about, that he's going to do really well and definitely catch some people off guard.
So William, can we see you in the future maybe going against the win of this bracket in a super fight?
That would be sick. I would love to. Like I said, I wanted to be in this bracket from the start, so getting a shot against the guy that wins it would be epic.
So are you calling your shot right now? Are you saying whoever wins this bracket, that's a fight you want?
Let's do it.
So let's talk about the women's super fight.
Sweet. Yeah, this is a great match. Jasmine Rocha had a really good performance at the trials. She narrowly lost in the finals. It was really, really close. Even some people were saying it was a little bit controversial. So she had a really good run at the trials, beat a lot of top ladies. And then Sophia, she also had a good run at the trials. She wins a lot. She's maybe a little bit more underrated than Jasmine, because Jasmine has like the Rocha name, so a lot of people know who she is, whereas Sophia not as much, but she's outstanding. You know, she wins a lot of the IBJJF competitions, a lot of the sub-only stuff. She's great at the leg locks. She's kind of great all around. So I think it honestly depends on who's going to really take it in overtime for this one. I think Sophia might have a little bit more experience in the EBI rules, so for overtime it might be giving it to her, but Jasmine has just been crushing it, so it's really hard to vote against her.
So if you had to put your money on somebody to walk away with the W, who will you put that money on?
Man, based off of recent performances, I'm going to put my money on Jasmine, but I think Sophia could easily go out there and take it in overtime. And she has the leg lock skills to do it in regulation too, so it's kind of up in the air, but if I had to put my money on someone, I would put it on Jasmine.
There you go.